I just got to the airport and I am about to start a 4-day. And I know that sounds really awful, but it's not so bad when you're flying with this guy.
We haven't worked in a while, so...
A while, yeah. It's been like 2 months.
So we're kind of dreading going in, but I think it'll be fun since we're working together in first class today.
So we are working both in first class. I'm going to be the purser today, which I'm a little nervous about. I haven't been purser in a really long time, but it should be like riding a bike, you know. You just kind of go through the motions of it and it all comes back to you. We are flying from Honolulu to San Francisco, and we have a little bit of sit time.
Very little.
A little sit time, and then we go to Nashville on the red eye. So it'll be a decently long day, but since we're starting so early here in Honolulu, it shouldn't be too bad for us. So we're gonna end up in Nashville and we have a nice long layover. We have been getting more 4-day trips here in Honolulu. Raul and I have started working them because they're easy to get positions together because they're always in open time. Because nobody wants to be away from home that long. And these trips are really tiring with long days and early pickup times, but we power through them because it's worth it to work together. Raul got randomed again, like usual. It doesn't matter, like I always ask him, do you want me to go before you or after you? It doesn't matter, he will get chosen.
Yeah, at random.
Today, Raul and I are working first class together. Raul is the galley, so he will be in charge of the setup and providing me and another crew member with everything we need for the service. I'll let him tell you about his setup and process.
The first thing I do when I get on the plane is make sure I have everything I need for the service. In the first 3 carts, we have the tray setups for the meal service. I also have 2 bar carts and 2 carts with all the glasses we will need plus the hot towels. Then I double check that I have all the entrees I need. We have pre-orders, special meals, and a regular 2-meal options that I need to have accounted for.
Here's our captain stopping in to say hi to the vlog. While Raul is making sure he has everything we need for the flight, I'm busy setting up our pre-departure drinks for first class, getting my meal sheet ready to greet passengers, and getting set up for boarding.
Now I create 2 bar cart toppers that we will use during service. This is a setup of water, wines, ice, and other things that need to be quickly accessible during the service. After Lauren did a briefing for our crew about the flight, I got the sugar caddies ready, adding stir sticks, cocktail sticks, creamers, and tea bags. After setup, I clean everything up with a quick wipe down of the area. Once it's safe for us to get up, the service starts. First, I get out the bar cart toppers I made before flight and take out the bar cart so Lauren and our other crew member can set up their drink station areas for each aisle. We have 28 first class passengers, 14 on each aisle, and the left side is taken care of by Lauren, and the right side is taken care of by our other crew member. I start getting the hot towels ready and hand those off so they can start distributing them to our passengers. After the hot towels are passed out and picked up, we go out with drinks and warm mixed nuts for each passenger. I make sure the nuts are at the right temperature and then pass those along to the flight attendants to be distributed with the drinks they're making at their stations. Now I am checking to make sure the meals are cooking correctly and are hot and ready to be served. We don't have much room in the galley, so I improvise using a cart to have more space for meal tray setups. Each meal tray has to be set up with a wine glass and food needs to be uncovered. We have 5 different meal options including pre-orders and special meals, so I coordinate with each crew member working the aisles on which meals need to go out first. This part of the service goes really quickly, so I have to be quick and efficient.
The service was really fast and easy. The service is always great when we work together because Raul is such an amazing galley, being so organized and proactive. We did it! Now we just take care of the passengers, refilling drinks until about an hour and a half before we land, and then we have a pre-arrival service where we pass out some Hawaiian shortbread cookies and drinks. One down. One to go. San Francisco always has the best displays in the airport, so we couldn't resist taking a couple of photos.
So we just finished our first leg.
I survived.
She was great. Now we're waiting for our second flight from San Francisco to Nashville.
Nashville, yeah.
Another 4 hours or so.
And it's a red eye, so it's departing at like 11 p.m. here in SFO. So we figure everyone's gonna be like knocked out. The flight from San Francisco to Nashville is on an Airbus where the minimum crew is 3. So that means since I'm purser, I'll be working up in first class by myself. I do have a full dinner service on this flight, but it's not too bad though because I only have 12 people to take care of. And after service, they all pretty much sleep the entire rest of the way. We just got to our hotel room. It is 5:38 a.m. here in Nashville. It's been a long day. Does it look like it's been a long day for us?
We made it. We're gonna take a nap and then get some food, work out.
We're aiming to work out when we wake up. We'll see if that actually happens. If we're not too hungry, we're gonna work out. But if we're too hungry, then we're gonna go eat.
I guess it all depends on what time we wake up. That's the main thing.
I woke up missing an eyelash, but we're just gonna move on with our day. We're not even gonna bother. I don't think it's that noticeable, but I'll put another one on before work. But we're just going to walk around Nashville, so it should be fine. Let's go eat. Which way?
Well, good morning to us. It's 3 p.m. and we finally are out of our hotel room. Plans definitely did not go as according.
Now we're walking, gonna try to get some food. Last time we were here, we went to a barbecue place. We think we know where it's at, so we're headed that way.
And it's such a nice day. It was supposed to be like thunderstorms, high of 60 something, so it was gonna be cold and rainy. And it's actually like sunny, nice. It's like 73. So hopefully the weather doesn't hit while we're out.
Yeah, we did see an alert sign on the elevator, so we'll be on guard, but it seems like it's a really nice day.
Definitely didn't need the sweater, but I'm always ready. Welcome to Broadway Street in downtown Nashville. This is where you can find tons of yummy food, live music, and fun stores. It's pretty much lively all the time, so it's a great place to have a fun layover.
So we just passed down Broadway and it's packed.
It is so loud too.
It's a Thursday, there's music playing everywhere, and I remember last time we were here it was nice, so maybe we'll circle back to Broadway. Alright, so we made it to Martin's Barbecue. We're gonna go inside and check it out.
Let's go eat.
Martin's Barbecue was suggested to us by another crew member, so we always go when we have a Nashville layover. The place is huge, and it seems like it would be a blast when the sun goes down, with a big stage for live music. It's such a cool greenhouse type building, and the vibes are always good. We shared a pulled pork plate with baked beans and mac and cheese. I also ordered a buttered bun on the side so I could make myself a sandwich. The barbecue sauce is nothing like I've seen before. It's a vinegar based, so it's really liquidy, but really good. After lunch, we walked around downtown and explored Broadway Street. We have this layover often, so if you have any recommendations for places to eat or things to do in Nashville, let us know. We'd love to hear from you. A little travel tip if you're wanting to try Hattie B's hot chicken in Nashville, order through the app and skip the really long line outside. Also, when you download the app, you can get a free dessert.
So we just got back from eating barbecue. We figured we only want to go out once, so we went and ate barbecue and then walked to get our dinner. We're gonna do a small dinner. We got Nashville hot chicken tenders, so we're gonna share those later once we get hungry, but we do have to be in bed pretty early because we have a super early check-in tomorrow. I did want to show you guys this. This is so nice. One of our passengers, who's a United employee, one of the standbys, gave us a little goodie bag yesterday, and it is so nice. It's so sweet. It's not mandatory or anything when you're flying standby, but like I thought it was such a great little bag. It's got lots of good snacks instead of just like candy. And look at this. This is so thoughtful. $1 for our van rides. This is so cool. But yeah, I just thought I'd share. It's really nice, really cute, and these are so good. So right now we are going to basically probably get into our pajamas, right? And get ready for bed. So much for working out this layover. But we did, on our walk, it was like a 16-minute walk there, and it was kind of like a hill, an incline, so maybe that could count as a little workout. I am a little sweaty, but it's probably just because I'm out of shape.
Now it's time for dinner. We got the 3-piece tenders with baked beans and potato salad and peach cobbler as our free dessert.
It's time for dinner. People are always like, oh, it must stink like going to work and being at home with your husband all the time. Like, we're getting paid. We're like in a hotel room, like eating food. It's the best ever.
So we got some, what is this? Hattie B's.
Hattie. It's Hattie. Hattie B's. Hot chicken.
With some Nashville comeback sauce? I don't know.
I guess it's kind of like their aioli or like ranch or something. So we got it earlier, so it's not necessarily like peak hotness or freshness, but I still think it'll be good. So we're going to give it a try. We didn't get any utensils, did we? Oh, yeah, we did. They're huge, those tenders. What do you think?
Are they good?
Even room temperature?
Mm-hmm. Spicy. Ooh, they're spicy.
Yeah?
Ooh.
We got medium because, you know, we're on a layover. We're not looking to, like, be up all night. So we got a medium instead of, you can get, like, a hotter Nashville hot chicken, but we're like,
maybe if we open the sauce, it'll even it out.
yeah, we're not trying to set any world records here.
The sauce just exploded.
It's in my hair. That's why you always put a towel down when you're eating in bed. Even better if you have 2 beds. You have an eating bed and you have a sleeping bed. But when we're together on layovers, we like to have the king size bed because obviously it's better. The beans are pretty good. They definitely would be better, like warm, but good. Our layover was like 26 hours
But in reality, it's like most of that time is spent sleeping. We got to the hotel at like 5:30 a.m. and we hadn't slept that night, you know, since it was a red eye. So we had to sleep. Ended up waking up at like what, 1, 2. Got out of the hotel at like 3. So we have from like 3 to, I think we're supposed to be asleep right now
yeah.
at 7:30 p.m. because we have a 5:40 a.m. van time. So I mean a 26-hour layover, but you're not doing much other than eating and sleeping, which is kind of how I like it, anyways.
It's so early. The hotel was so loud last night. It was like some sort of convention going on, and they all looked like they were like, I don't know, early 20s. It was like girls running in the hall, laughing, and doors slamming. Like our neighbors were like, bro, no, no. It was like awful. So we didn't get much sleep last night. It's almost 5, so I need to start getting up and getting ready because our van time is at 5:41.
So it's early in the morning. It's like 5:30. We're headed to our van to start day 3 of our trip.
Is it day 3?
Day 3. Yeah.
Okay.
So today we go to Denver and then Reno. So 2 short legs for us.
Yeah, shorter than usual, so they're short for us.
And on small planes. That'll be good.
We finished our first leg. It was easy, super quick flight. On to the next one. We are now going from Denver
To Reno. This one's a little bit faster, only 2-hour flight, and then we're done for the day.
and then we get our tacos.
Yep.
Wow. That's so nice. What do we got?
The casino.
Shocker. We just got to our hotel. It is 1 p.m. and we are done for the day, which is very nice that we're done early, but that means we started really early. So we're both really sleepy, really tired, but we're gonna go grab some food. We're gonna try to get some tacos, and then we will probably just hang out. I'm not even gonna pretend like we're gonna work out today. We're not. We're gonna eat and then we're gonna sleep. Look how cute, even got a little retro fridge.
Alright, so we're ready to go get some food. We're starving. I think there's a Mexican place nearby. We're probably gonna get tacos as usual. But looking forward to some food. I didn't bring no waters.
Ah.
They got some totopos,
Good stuff.
a green salsa, pico, and red salsa.
This is like a whole thing of ground beef, I think.
So big.
Oh my goodness, look at that. Holy smokes.
As big as his head. After we finished our meal and got the rest of Raul's ginormous burrito to go, we stopped at the casino because Raul wanted to try his luck at the machines.
piggies. Wait one second. 3 buckaroos. You don't wanna
We only lost $100.
Whoops.
So I did it. I left my Kindle in the Nashville hotel. I left it right in the bed too, and I remember I read during the middle of the night because it was so loud. They were having some sort of YMCA convention going on, so there was like kids up and down the hallways screaming, doors slamming, parties going on. Anyways, it was loud. So I woke up in the middle of the night and started reading, and I put the Kindle like in between the 2 pillows, and I was like, better not forget that. But I never forget my Kindle, so I didn't think it was going to be an issue until I got on the plane, and then I realized I didn't have it. But luckily, I looked up the crew that is flying the San Francisco to Nashville flight tonight, and they're Honolulu crew, so I knew them, so I just texted them. I'm like, please pick it up for me. So luckily they'll be able to pick it up for me, and all is well. I have an Apple AirTag on it, so I'm like tracking where it's at. But it's there. They'll get it for me tomorrow. Good morning. It's 4:36. We're up. We're ready for the go home day.
Yeah, we're ready to finish this trip, get home, relax a little, because it's been some trip.
Yeah, it's been really early mornings, but it really hasn't been too bad. It's like the trip is over before you know it, so it's good. It's go home day, so we're going from Reno to SFO to Honolulu, so should be decently easy day. We'll see. Our first flight is really empty, so that's nice. We're flying another Airbus from Reno to San Francisco, so it's just me up front for the service, but Raul's helping me out by setting up my topper before boarding.
This is our beautiful galley.
Once we arrive at our gate, our airport team will be more than happy to answer any questions you might have, and any checked luggage may be retrieved from baggage carousel number 31. Your feedback is really important to us, so some of you will see this survey asking you about your experience.
We survived our 4-day.
So we just finished our 4-day. It seemed like forever, but luckily working together just makes it go by so quick. This flight wasn't a nice 777, so whenever we fly on any nice aircraft, everything tends to go better or smoother. So it was really nice for a change.
Yeah, and the passengers all had TV screens, which is not usually what we fly on. We fly on the 777s without TV screens for very long flights, like 7-8 hours. So they had TV screens, they were happy. It was great. So 1 down, 3 more to go.
3 more to go.
Thanks for coming along on this 4-day trip with us. We hope to see you on our next adventure. Make sure to like, subscribe, and comment. We'd love to hear from you.